Are you still relying on custom GPTs for things like marketing and content creation? Well, in this video, I'm going to explain why you should stop using GPTs and you should start using AI powered automations instead for things like social media management, repurposing blog posts, other forms of content creation, and various other marketing tasks. So, this is a video you don't want to miss, and be sure to stick around until the very end. And if this happens to be your first time to the channel, welcome. My name is Ryan, and I help business owners and creators leverage AI to scale content, save time, and ultimately make more money online. And if you want to know my favorite AI tools, prompts, and even some cool automation templates, be sure to get my free AI Marketing Essentials Guide. You can find the link for this in the video description or pinned comment below. So don't get me wrong, I still use custom GPTs sometimes for different use cases, as I have dozens of different GPTs that I've created over the past several months. But what I'm trying to encourage you here with this video, especially for things like content creation or marketing related tasks, is to start using AI powered automations. That way we can start to learn the power of automating things versus coming into a GPT and getting locked into what I call copy paste mode. Now, I know a lot of people using ChatGPT and GPTs are still stuck in this copy paste mentality. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? So let's say, for instance, in this GPT, where I'm repurposing a YouTube video transcript into various social media posts for various platforms, you'll notice I dumped in a video transcript here. Well, you still have to copy and paste these outputs across the different platforms. Facebook posts, Twitter posts, LinkedIn posts, right? So it'd be something like coming in here, obviously reading it over for quality control, copying, going into the actual platform itself, pasting it, scheduling for later. Or if you're using a social media management platform like Blaze AI, Sprout Social, Hootsuite, etc., there still is an element of copy paste that you have to copy the output from ChatGPT, come over to your social media management platform, and then schedule it inside the calendar. It is still very monotonous to do it this way. Yes, it is better to have custom GPTs and projects that we can use to help us with the actual captions and creation of the content, but there still is that manual copy paste mentality that we have to take the output from ChatGPT and then dump it into a social media management platform versus letting an automation like this run its course completely hands off, where all this is doing is it's taking one Google sheet that I have right here and literally auto posting across all my different social channels powered by that automation. I have a full tutorial explaining how I've automated my entire social media system, and I will leave that in the video description below. But I hope you guys are understanding what I mean here, and I'm going to go through an actual real world application now. So let's say you want to post content on a platform like LinkedIn. I'm going to do a very basic example here versus go down the rabbit hole of that social media automation. So I have this custom GPT right here, and I have this prompt basically saying, you are my content strategist. Your job's to write posts about AI for marketers, owners, and creators. That's my target audience. Each post must be easy to understand, scroll stopping, and framed with a metaphor or analogy. And then I said, generate 5 LinkedIn posts about custom GPTs versus AI automations in my writing style, as this custom GPT is trained with my writing style and custom examples on the back end. And as you'll see here, I got 5 posts. Post 1, post 2. But again, like I mentioned earlier, we would still have to come in, copy paste this, go to LinkedIn itself, and then schedule it within LinkedIn or go to some social media management platform and then do it that way. Versus the alternative of using an AI powered automation. This is a very basic AI powered automation where I have an OpenAI module here going off to my LinkedIn account connected through a platform called Blatato. Now, if you're brand new to AI automations, I do have a beginner's guide. I will leave that link in the video description below. And I am using make.com, but what I'm showing you here applies to any no-code AI automation software, make.com, N8N, Zapier, Gumloop, etc. And I would recommend just using make.com to start. It's free to get started, very beginner friendly. And by the way, I will leave this JSON file or this automation template in the description below so you guys can simply upload this and then plug and play whatever you want. I'm going to briefly go over what this basic automation is doing, and hopefully by the end of this, maybe a light bulb goes off in your head of why you should stop wasting time copying and pasting across custom GPTs and focus on learning how to build basic automations like this. So starting off with this module right here, this is an OpenAI module. And so in order to use this, what you need to do is go to platform.openai.com. This is OpenAI's API platform. Sign up for a free account. Make sure you add just a few dollars. I wouldn't go any higher than $5. That should be well than enough for what you need. And then what you want to do is come in here, make sure you add a new connection, because if you get my template, you won't be connected to your OpenAI account. So you'll click add, and then what you need is an API key. So within your OpenAI API platform, once you're logged in, you have a little balance here. Click API keys on the left, click create new secret key, give it any name, and then you would click create secret key. Now, I'm not going to do that because I already have an API key, but then you would copy it, paste it right here, and then click save. And then you would be integrated inside this module within make.com. Now, what you'll notice here is I'm using an assistant. So if you don't know what a ChatGPT assistant is, I also have a video covering that. But if I go back to the OpenAI API platform, click dashboard, on the left-hand side, you'll notice these are assistants. These are essentially custom GPTs that you can use within automations and not just the ChatGPT web application. You notice I have several assistants here, and I made one 4 months ago for a LinkedIn agent. So you'll notice I'm giving it system instructions. I'm choosing the model that I want to use. Now, I noticed that you can't use any GPT-5 models right now with these assistants. Just wanted to call that out. But GPT 4.1 mini is good enough for a task like this. And then here you can add files, just like you would for a custom GPT, where you can add custom instructions and files to train this assistant. I wouldn't recommend messing with code interpreter, the temperature, the top P. And then once this is done, you would come back to your OpenAI module, and then you would click the drop down, and you should see all your assistants right here. So here is my LinkedIn agent assistant. For the role, we want user. And then for the message, this is where I'm essentially telling it, as you'll see right here, you are an AI-powered content strategist for LinkedIn. Your job's to write one original post. But remember, all the other instructions of how I want this assistant to sound like and its outputs for LinkedIn posts are all right here. And I probably would actually make this more detailed if I were to come back to it. And then you don't need to add anything else here. You would click save, and you'll notice I have a router here. Now, technically you don't have to do this, but the reason I have this is so I can add a Google Docs module. This is for quality control. I would never recommend, if you're doing anything like using AI to post on your personal LinkedIn, your Twitter, or whatever other personal accounts that you have, I would always ensure that there's a quality control element before letting just AI go off to the races and post things. So what you would do is I would disable this route, and then I'm going to click run once. And what you'll notice is it's starting to run the automation. So I'm going to pull up that document here that I've created where these outputs go. So this is where that output, there it is right there. So it actually just showed up as I was deleting it. So there is that output right there for that LinkedIn post. AI is like a power drill for your marketing, blah, 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 and this isn't going to be perfect, right? Again, that's why we're using a Google Docs for quality control. And if you don't like the outputs, you would simply go back inside your module here and then edit what's in the message right here. Or you would go back inside your ChatGPT assistant system instructions and then edit it right in here, whatever else you want to add or take away from that. But then you'll see, right? So if I go back to that automation, I'm going to enable this and I'm going to run it once more. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how this actually posts on your LinkedIn profile or whatever other social media profile that you want to connect to this automation. So it went through successfully. That's good to see. So I went ahead and sent it to a page with only 21 followers versus my personal account. And so if I refresh this, we should see a LinkedIn post now coming from that automation. Here it is right here. If AI was a power tool in your marketing workshop, it's the one you should ignore because it cuts hours of work into minutes. Think of content creation like building a birdhouse, blah, 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 right? I'm trying to find these cool little analogies with AI. So definitely we need to come back to that one. But for the purposes of this example, I just wanted to show you that this automation was successful. And to put this on autopilot, you would just set a time interval. So let's say I want to run this every day at 8 a.m. Well, I would turn it on for every day at 8 a.m. And then this OpenAI module would create a social media post for LinkedIn or whatever other profiles that I want. And then it would auto post every single day at 8 a.m. But remember, I always recommend using quality control before we just let AI go off and post everything. And you can apply these same concepts and fundamentals to more advanced AI automations like this one that automatically repurposes my YouTube videos into short form content variations. This monitors my YouTube channel, or it could monitor any YouTube channel, a competitor, your own, whatever. And then once a video is published, this module right here automatically fetches that YouTube transcript and then sends it off to create a LinkedIn post, a Facebook post, an SEO optimized blog post, a tweet, and also an email newsletter. And you can create any other form of short form content based off of repurposing those YouTube video transcripts. And if I go back to the automation that I showed you earlier, this really is the bee's knees right now because it automatically posts across all my platforms while also maintaining quality control. And again, I would recommend watching my full social media automation tutorial where I explain it in more detail, but having this spreadsheet is so beneficial for quality control because you'll notice in column C, I can simply go through here and then edit things, remove things. Right now, I'm scheduled out till October 4th, so there is still some manual labor here required when it comes to, adding and inputting captions, reviewing captions, but I would much rather do it this way inside this automation powered by a Google Sheet versus the original idea of coming back to a GPT, copying and pasting all these outputs, scheduling in the social platforms or the social media management platforms, and trying to do it that way. So that was the purpose of me making this video. I know some of it might sound a little confusing if you're brand new to AI-powered automations, but I would highly recommend viewing all the resources that I'll provide you in the video description below, and hopefully this makes more sense. So that's why I recommend you stop relying so much on GPTs or projects and start focusing more on AI-powered automations. Again, I know this was a super basic example here, and you could definitely do way more than what I just showed you, but the idea is to just get your mind thinking about shifting to an automations mindset versus copying and pasting from GPTs. And if you've made it this far into the video, I really appreciate you. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. I also want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. What kind of automations are you guys interested in? Is there anything else I should create tutorials about? And by the way, if you are interested in these AI automations, I do have an automations vault located inside my community, which is only a few dollars to join. And I share all the secret sauce with you guys about the automations that I'm building, working on, etc. So if that interests you, I'll leave a link to my community in the video description below. But most importantly, I hope you all have a great day.